and welcome to the show. I'm Arnessa Bennett. Boy, do I have a great show planned for you today. We're going to talk about some tips that ladies should remember being the queen that they are when they're dating. Stay tuned. This is geared toward the single ladies, but married women can listen too because I'm sure you have daughters and sisters and friends that you could probably share this information with. I'm going to talk about 5 things that, as a single woman, is very important to remember. Men can have such a wonderful gift of persuasion that we can get off track. But this is a couple of things that I want you to think about when you're dating or when you're getting ready to date someone. First thing, ladies, remember, do not run after the man. Let him chase you or run after you. Men are natural born hunters. And so when a woman is the one just doing the hunting, things really go awry and can be really upside down. Ladies, you have to remember, yes, you are the queen and you are the prize. So let them run after you. And coaching, and I have a lot of ladies who are ready to get married. And I mean, they are so ready. You could just see the desperation on them. And, men can see that sometimes too. It scares them away. So you want to make sure that you remember you are the queen, you are the prize for some wonderful man to obtain. Because the Bible says, a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. And the second thing is, check the characteristics of the person that is interested in you. Is he a truthful man? Is he generous? Does he call you? Because if that relationship blooms into a engagement, those things are going to be very important, because you don't want someone who's not generous, and you don't want someone who lies to you all the time. Because what you have to remember, when you are dating someone, that's the precursor for the marriage. If they do a lot of negative, crazy things while you're dating, don't think that it's going to automatically change just because you decide to get married. Number 3, are you equally yoked? Do you believe the same thing? Are you a Christian, or do you believe in God and then he believes in something else, or he believes in nothing? You have to really make sure that you're on the same page, that you're believing in the same things. Is he someone who likes to entertain and have company? And if you're the kind of person who doesn't like company, or you're a loner, you're not equally yoked. So it's very important when you start dating, there's some questions that you need to ask. And that should be what the main topic is: conversation. So number 4, don't be an undercover girlfriend. As a life coach, I have so many ladies that I have worked with in the past that have been dating someone, but he didn't want to invite them to major events. He didn't want anyone at the church that they went to know that they were dating. Every time they went on a date, it was always somewhere way out where no one knew them, almost in another town. So you don't want to be an undercover girlfriend. You want to make sure, if this is someone who says that they want to build a relationship and possibly a future with, and you don't know any of their friends, you haven't met any of their family members, no one at your church know that y'all are dating, There should be a red flag going because something is definitely wrong. Now, once you decide that you are going to date someone, it is very important not to give someone you're just dating husband privileges. And I know you may say, well, Arnessa, that's old fashioned. Nowadays, you want to try it before you buy it. I'm telling you, a lot of people are doing that, but sometime you'll realize that what's important, and if it's ordained by God, you will see the fireworks, cannons, stars, and everything if it's the right person when you marry them. So, that's something that you really need to think about. When I'm coaching women and, they're saying that Arnessa just seems like it's taking so long, I said, well, this is time for you to prepare. In the Bible, Esther prepared almost a year. She ate well. She went through beauty treatments. So you can do the same thing. While you're waiting for that person to find you, this is a wonderful time for you to just work on yourself. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Get to know who you are. Once you do get into a relationship that is ordained by God, eat well, take care of ourselves so that we can be that woman ready for that relationship. Because a lot of people think that they want to get married. Getting married is it's work. I think a lot of people think they're just excited about the wedding. Oh, we're going to have these flowers and we're going to have this color and this kind of cake. They do so much for the wedding in such detail, but when you go to talk about the marriage, the relationship, what's his hot spots? What's your hot spots? What you like? What he likes? Those questions are sometimes unanswered. It's something that we should think about when it comes to relationships. Let me give you a recap. Don't run after the man. Remember that you're the prize. Check his character. Make sure that he's someone who is truthful, generous, and he calls you when he says he's going to call. Make sure that you're equally yoked and that you believe in the same things. Number 4, don't be an undercover girlfriend. If he can't tell people that you're dating, something's wrong. Number 5, once you decide that you're going to date him, make sure that you don't give him husband privileges. And we all know what that means. But be true to yourself. Make sure that this relationship is something that's going to take you to another level and not bring you down. Because one of the worst things that I hear when people get married, they tell me that I didn't know that he was like this. He's shown me a different side. I think he may have showed you some of those same things while you were dating, but you just weren't paying attention. So it's time to pay attention, work on yourself, and you'll never know. One day you will be the queen. Now it's time for Ask Arnessa. I want to thank you for emailing questions to ArnessaBennett@gmail.com. I just get a kick out of reading the questions, and I'll be answering a couple of them today. Also, please share the videos and tell your friends about the show. I will try to do a show at least once a week. There will be times when I'm on location or I'm traveling and I'll have extra shows, but I'm really enjoying doing the show. I'm enjoying the feedback. If it's something that you want me to cover on a topic, please put it below and just let me know how you're liking the show. Okay, Arnessa, where is your favorite place to travel? My favorite place to travel. Okay. Being an Army brat, my father was in the military and my mother was a nurse. So we traveled a lot. But as an adult, I love New York. I love California. I love Miami. And I love Dallas. Dallas has become our second home. We have children, my bonus children, and relatives. Some of my cousins live there. So we find ourselves going to Dallas a lot. So it's just like a second home. But New York is one of my favorites. South Beach, Miami is another favorite, and Los Angeles. I really feel good when we go to Los Angeles. What is one of your favorite outfits to wear? Oh my goodness, that's a good one because right now I'm loving the dusters, the long dusters. I have dusters in every color, and every time I see one, I get it. I love the dusters. I'm more of a dress person. I have a person ask me like, "Why do you always wear dresses?" I just think I look better in dresses than pants. Now I do wear slacks occasionally. I even own a couple of pair of jeans, but mainly I like the pencil skirts. Or I like a long straight dress and with a duster. Um, I love St. John knits because they look new forever. So I do have several pieces of St. John. I like to mix and match. My husband is a minister, so we go to church a lot. So usually when I go to church, that's when I usually wear my St. John. I just a little casual on Wednesday nights or little evening events. But I can't wait until fall. Fall is one of my, and that's the next question. What is my favorite season? My favorite season is fall. My birthday's in November. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I love fall. I love the changing of the leaves. I love it gets cooler. I love it because you can wear sweaters and jackets and dusters. I wear boots, but I'm not really. I wouldn't say per se a boot girl. November 17th. So then a week later is Thanksgiving, and then you start getting ready for Christmas, and so that's just a wonderful time of the year to me. Uh, the fall. Let's see. When you travel, how how do you like to travel? When you travel, how do you like to travel? Um, I do fly. I like to fly. Um, but I prefer sometimes taking a road trip. It really helped me clear my mind and just get focused on the next direction that my life was going into. So I do like I do like road trips where you can stop, and if you want to buy something, you can buy, and you can put it in the car. Because sometimes when you fly, you have to pay extra money to either send the stuff home or uh, sometimes I'm always over on my luggage. I mean, it is expensive to shop when you're flying because you always have to either end up getting another bag and paying uh, extra fees for the baggage. If you could live in another town, where would it be? It would be Dallas because we're there a lot. Like I said earlier, it's our second home. Okay. If you could choose another career, what would your career be? If I could choose another career, what would it be? It would probably be a teacher. I'm always wanting to share my knowledge and my wisdom. That's something that I've always, ever since I was a little girl, I was always, if I knew something, I wanted to share and tell people about it. So that would probably be it, a professor somewhere teaching. So that's all the questions that we're going to have today. But please subscribe and please keep sending the Ask Arnessa question. But thank you. Be blessed and live your dreams.